Hi everybody, this is Abigail, a sewist and also creative director of the sachet water bags Upcycle project. After the picking and collection department of the project have done their jobs, they are to pass it on to the washing and carton department before they are forwarded to the sewing department. You might go for washing powder, you might go for the liquid one, whichever you think will do the job best, you go for it. The washing department will use warm water because some of the sachet bags might be very dirty. Warming the water, not too hot. If it's too hot, it might change the shape or the texture of the bags. It might affect sewing later or make the sewing quality different. I have a sample of the clean water. Clean water. This is clean water. It can also be slightly warm. It will help take the lather off the washing bags. But please note, it shouldn't be too hot. If it's too hot, it might change the texture or the look of the sachet bags, which will affect the quality and the look of our product at the end of the day. So let's know, just warm. Here we have scissors. This is napkin for drying. Then gloves, pair of gloves. I'm going to show you what this glove is for. The team can get different types of gloves. This is just normal gloves, but we have another type of glove that is a bit rough. It's used for washing. The washing team will put on their gloves, which is also going to serve as the sponge. These are not latex gloves. The team leader will get those special glove sponges. They are able to wash and take dirt out of things. So for example, this is a sachet bag. It was picked maybe like this from the floor or squeezed, you see. So you're going to stretch them open. Now if you look at the sachet bags very well, in the sewing department, a lot of things matter, okay? Let me show you. Those and those are from the same company, Sachet Water Company. This is a different type, but they all are the same, as in the prints. Please, the print matter because the sewing department will take keen interest in how we arrange the bags. It's also part of quality control and quality assurance measures. All these things are looked at by product analysts. How your patterns are arranged, whether special care was taken, whether you're following a certain design pattern, all this matters. So the washing and cutting team should pay attention to this, please. For example, if you cut it here, however you cut it will determine how the poly bag comes out. Look at this, for example. This is, the writing is going this way, okay? When you look at it, you can read it. It's not like this. It's not turned upside down. It's not turned sideways. If you want to turn it sideways, all the cutting should go the same way. If I cut it along like this and open it, it will be different from if I cut it in a different way. Let's look at this. This we call a double sachet bag. In our project, Kara and I have named them. If you find one like this, it's called a double sachet bag, double. But if we open it up, it becomes single. So this has a double side. This has a double side. So this is normally called a double. So we say one double sachet bag. Then we're talking about this, which is not been split open. So this is one. So if you are working the double-sided, you just open the top. You cut open the top. Then we're going to turn it inside out and drop them in the warm soapy water. But I want to show you the carton first. So this is one type. So category 1 has to do with the double-sided sachet bags. You just cut open the top and turn it inside out for washing. Then we have the single-sided sachet bags. We cut left side, top, and then the other side, which is right, and leave the bottom because that is where we're going to have the center. So I'm cutting the right side. I've cut the top, we cut the right, then we come and cut the left. What I'm doing is a single-sided sachet bag. So here we go. It's called a single-sided sachet bag. So if we say we want 40 pieces of single-sided, this is what we want. So this is one. and then another one like this will be 2, another one like this will be 3. This is how we're going to count it, and this is the category. So category 2, single-sided sachet bag. This is how they are cut open, and we are saying that please be mindful of how they are cut, because when you cut it will determine whether we are going to join them a second one like that, or we're going to turn them this way and join this way. So just make sure that if this is the way you've cut it, so that the writing will read downwards, all the others should follow like that. And as I said, this is what we call a double-sided. It is one sachet bag that has been cut at the top, just the top. We don't cut the left or right, and then you turn it inside out so that you wash. We say we want 50 pieces of double-sided sachet bags. That means this type cut like this is 1, then you do a second one, you call it number 2, you do another one number 3, then 50 pieces of double-sided. Single one will be like this, cut open, and then you count them. So now let's go on to, this is the soapy water, warm soapy water, dirty. So first of all, you turn them inside out and put them in the warm soapy water with the gloves on. The gloves are supposed to be fiber gloves or cotton gloves or sponge gloves, not latex. The team leader will get the right type of gloves so that they can wash and get dirt out. If they are latex gloves, which we know the hospitals use, or the disposable gloves by food vendors, it won't do the trick. It won't wash well. So please, let's take note and get the right type of glove. So now we dip it inside the warm soapy water, and it makes it easy. Instead of using sponge, the gloves you are using is already spongy, so it can help you use your fingers to reach out. Whilst the water is warm and there's detergent in it, this hand glove is a sponge on its own, so you can be rubbing, and it makes it very fast and easy. Your hand and your fingers can reach out to the corners to get it out. So with just one rub, a whole big surface would have been washed. Do you see? So every movement on this is already washing the sachet bag. Every movement at all is washing it, instead of having a separate sponge and not getting into the crannies and nooks of the bag. Your hand wearing that gloves, fiber gloves or sponge gloves, is already doing the work. It's going to be so fast. Inside of it, you turn it, and then you do likewise. Okay, the team should do likewise. Wash it very well. Water being warm, it will just keep removing the dirt easily with the help of the spongy gloves as well. So when this is done, put it in the warm clear water. Okay, for the double-sided, when you cut open just the top of it and turn them inside out, you can squeeze a lot into the warm water and even leave it whilst you keep cutting the others, so that by the time you come back, the dirt is softened to get off quickly. Please note, if the cleaning is not done when they come to the sewing department, whichever has marks and stains will be returned back to the cleaning department, because the sewing department cannot use the time for sewing to rewash. We just have to send them back. And if we send them back to the washing department, we might run short of the number of bags we need for that project for the day or for the week, and we don't want to returning too many bags. That will delay the work in the sewing department. So please, the team washing should take note of that. This is a single-sided, which you have to cut open as earlier shown you, before you wash it. The quantity to be cut open should normally be confirmed with the sewing department, that how many pieces should we cut open and how many pieces should we leave as a double sided type. So this is the single type too, that should be washed thoroughly with the fiber gloves or sponge gloves. So now we come to the rinsing. Please, let's watch that. If it's getting too foamy, you have to change the water to a clear water so that the rinsing will be well done. The rinsing warm water got too soapy after few rinses, so I had to go and change them. Kindly change the rinsing water when it becomes soapy so that we don't have marks on the bags later on. So here we go. The team should note whilst washing that please, when you wash this side, you have to turn it and wash the inside as well, please, not just one side. They shouldn't just squeeze all in the water and remove all. No, please, if you do that, when they get dried and they get to the sewing department, we will definitely know those that were not turned inside out twice to rinse. It will show, definitely show, and to affect the product quality. When they are dried, these are the single-sided, what we split open at the top, left and right. So single-sided sachet bags are split open at the top, left and right, and they come out like this, very straight, very neat and dry. When it's used for the product, nobody will have concerns with dirt marks on the product. So the cutting team should take note of this, please. When you cut it, however you cut it, the direction will tell where the right end will go. For example, this is long, okay? If we need to join this, we need another one that is cut out exactly like this, okay? This is the second one. This is another one. It's also cut out like this. So if we are joining these two, the right tabs will be here. Let me show you a different one. If you look at this, it wasn't cut the same way. So the right tab is above instead of being at the side. So see, if we want to join this at the sewing department, it won't be the same. Do you see what you see? Do you see it? The right tab is here. The second one has a different type of cutting. So when we join it, this right tab is here, that one is down there. No, it gives us a different dimension after joining. If you want to cut all like this, please cut all like this. If you want to cut all like this with the right tab above, please cut all like that. And when we join them, we can get the dimension we want, no matter how we turn them. Very neatly washed and well dried. They come out really nice, very crisp and nice. Thank you.